Local funeral home, Lincoln Memorial Funeral Home, is asking anybody in the public to come celebrate the life of Danny Joe Mendenhall next Tuesday. He'll get full military honors. Douglas Ray Walls, a Marine Corps vet, will also be honored alongside him. He too had no family. Dignity Memorial Homeless Veterans Burial Program through that local veteran home makes this happen for indigent vets and those living on the streets. Too often, vets pass away with no connection to loved ones. We don't know yet if Mendenhall or Walls were homeless, but it led us to think about homeless veterans in our community and what services are out there to help them.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Got here in February, been here since.
In a matter of months, his world went downhill.
I've never imagined being on the street like this myself, because I've always worked all my life.
Alvin Wilson served his country.
I was drafted in September of '69.
But didn't feel like anyone cared when he wound up sleeping in his daughter's van.
Felt vulnerable, felt like I didn't mean nothing.
He's in no way alone.
It is very sad. I hate to see it.
Do Good Multnomah exists to help homeless veterans like him.
I wish they had more villages like this.
Among other shelters and housing, they created Veterans Village.
So far, we have found permanent housing for 12 people, and for the year that we've been open.
These pods provide transitional housing for homeless vets.
It's building them back up and treating them with the respect they deserve.
The goal is to support them, get them off the streets and into permanent housing.
When it really comes down to it, it's people running out of relationships. There's only so many times you get asked to borrow money. There's only so many times you can sleep on someone's couch. And so we're here kind of as a safety net to help our vets.
In Multnomah County, community organizations like Do Good got 560 homeless vets into permanent supportive housing last year. Still, this year's point-in-time count shows of the roughly 4,000 homeless in Multnomah County, 474, a little under 12%, were vets. That's a nearly 6% increase since 2017. A different story is playing out in Clackamas County, where there's a decline in homeless vets. Wilson is part of that dwindling statistic.
Great.
He's moving into his own place.
Finally get a place of my own.
It's in Do Good's new permanent supportive housing complex.
At some point in time, they signed up to serve our country with no strings attached. They signed their life away, and it is up to us as a community to give them the support that they need.
Yeah, I'll behave.
Among 5 vets here planning to move in the next week or so.
I'll behave.
Best case scenario, our veterans can get into housing like that. Worst case, they pass away on our streets or in our homeless shelters. The public service for those 2 vets I mentioned earlier, Mendenhall and Walls, will be next Tuesday at 11 a.m. at the Willamette National Cemetery. The program arranging it feels all vets deserve to have a dignified service regardless of their circumstances.